welcome back. It's now time for our cooking segment, and this morning we have Stephanie McGrew of Lone Star Physiques, and today we're going to be making some excellent choices when it comes to the most important meal of the day, breakfast.
Yes, excellent egg choices for breakfast.
Emphasis on egg. How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent.
Or extraordinary. I mean, we can go on for days, but we're not because we only have 5 minutes for this segment.
I'm excited.
So obviously breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and also eggs is very essential to add to your diet. So you're kind of just putting the two together, and we're gonna you're gonna show us how to make an easy breakfast option.
Exactly. And first I want to say eggs are a great option for anyone to have for breakfast. It's high in protein, with a lot of the protein being concentrated in the egg whites. That's why you see a lot of people just eating the egg whites. And the fat content is usually stored in the yolk. So that's why people usually remove the yolk.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
Yeah. But it also is high in a bunch of D vitamins, a bunch of V vitamins, zinc, calcium. There's a lot of greatness that is packed into these little bitty eggs. And usually it's about 77 calories, 6 grams of protein, and 5 grams of healthy fat. I think that's the key emphasis. And it's what that means is it's just one of those HCl high, when people are focusing on their cholesterol, you want to make sure that you get the healthy fats and not
the good cholesterol, the HCl, and then there's the LCL, which is the bad cholesterol.
Right. So you want to make sure to watch that. But yes, we have several different ways that you can cook eggs. And first, I want to go over egg safety. So typically, I'm going to put the water over here. This is how you can tell, say you go to the store and you buy eggs and you go to your refrigerator and you're like, not sure how long those eggs have been in there. Here's a quick test. So you just get a glass of water and you drop the egg. If the egg sinks, that means it is good.
Ooh.
If the egg floats, no bueno. Do not eat it.
Okay.
That means it is old and expired and can make you sick.
Awesome. Great random tip of the day, courtesy of Stephanie McGrew.
Yes.
Love it.
A double one.
Yes.
Exactly. Perfect.
All right. Good tip to know.
Excellent tip.
All right. So what are we going to be making today?
There are several different dishes that you can make with eggs. And this is something that we did as kids all the time. So what you can do is you get your pot, put some water in it. You can actually crack your egg, shake it up in here, add some cheese, some veggies, and then what my mom used to do was write our names on the top, and then she would just put them all in the pot, and you let it boil for about 15, 20 minutes, and everybody has their own little personalized scrambled egg little packet.
Look at that.
And then you dump it on your plate.
Perfect.
And so every kid, and it's quick, easy, you don't have to sit and, on the stove.
Yes, and I like, that you said that your mom used to put your names on the bags because, some people might like vegetables in their scrambled eggs. Others might just like cheese and salsa.
Exactly.
So that way you can kind of just personalize each one without dirtying up 15,000 pans.
Yeah.
Exactly. Another tip I was going to go over is
I'm
ways
not
to...
exaggerating on that either. Sorry, I had to put that in.
This is excruciating. I got one.
Okay, we're good.
The next one is there's a great way you can boil eggs. A lot of people like to boil eggs. So you can do it the traditional way in the pot. You want to get your water boiling first and then apply your eggs to it. And a lot of people, there's several different ways. I didn't realize this, that you can request your eggs when you go to a restaurant. So there's a variation of how long they leave it in the boiling water as to how cooked the yolk is. So the egg white is the first part of the egg that will cook. And then the yolk, as you leave it in the water longer, starts to solidify and get harder. So if you want to keep your yolk runny, then you only want to put it in there for 3 to 5 minutes. But if you want it solid like the rest of your egg, you're going to leave it in there for 12 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then you can also bake your eggs. So you get like a muffin pan, put your eggs in here, set the oven till about 350, 400 degrees, and just bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes.
I've heard that before too. So if you don't want to boil them, you can go ahead and pop them in the oven.
Exactly.
All right.
And then one of my personal favorites is to make like an egg. I make it like a breakfast bowl, like scramble. So what you do is you pretty much just scramble up some eggs, mash up some, or cube up some potatoes, get some bacon.
Add your protein to there with the bacon or the turkey sausage or something
Turkey
like that.
sausage, exactly. And a little bit of low-fat cheese. You have a high protein, relatively low-fat, but very excellent breakfast.
And it'll definitely keep you filled up, correct?
Yes. The great thing that's why trainers and other health professionals encourage eating more protein is because it helps to keep you full longer. So traditionally, a lot of Americans in general are not eating enough protein. So the key is to get more protein in your diet, and eggs is a great. And you don't just have to have eggs for breakfast. You can have it anytime.
All right, fantastic. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're with Stephanie McGrew of Lone Star Physiques, and she told us about some different ways to cook up some eggs for your breakfast. Excellent choices to keep in mind every morning, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and adding eggs into your diet, if you can, is very important as well. So really quickly, you're going to have Riley.
Don't spill it. Oh.
Look at
that. Is there any shell in there?
Oh. No. He's a pro. He's a pro. I feel like if weather doesn't work out for you, you should just become a professional egg cracker.
I've made plenty of brownies, so I can crack an egg. And
you're so extravagant.
And I thought we were done with the puns.
Nope, that's all we've been doing. It will never become too excessive.
You get the golf clap for that one.
Extraordinary joke.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, so what we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at KTVO.com. We'll link up information with Stephanie McGrew of Lone Star Physiques. Again, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we hope you have a fabulous weekend. Make sure to bundle up today, because it's going to be a little bit chillier than usual. And we'll see you right back here on Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.